regardless of whatever that had happened. That's the best way to treat. Even if the girl had gone out to do whatever that the girl has done, students don't have the right to beat this lady, threaten her, and do her whatever they want. The question is, who watches the watchman? This time around, secondary school has become on peace for our world to stay in. Guess what? Our students are now using the traditional classroom meant for learning for now a viral content. We've seen millions of video trending. Welcome to the Mess Convo, and today let's dive into one of the most dangerous issues that is happening today in our secondary schools, making our school ecosystem eroded. The peace that we need to learn is no more. Let's dive into the issues. This time around, we've been seeing most of the videos of students who record themselves, post on social media just to attract engagement. And this time around, these things are really, really worrying. The questions are these students sent to school to learn, or they are sent there to create content? Now, we know very well that the government have put in measures to control the use of mobile phones in schools, but the previous government has also come about with a tablet. Regards the tablet, students are now using this opportunity to watch adult movies that are not meant for them to watch. To blog themselves, you see on the media young girls twerking. You could even see some of them, excuse my language, actually having the unwanted things in the classroom. The classroom meant for learning. All these things threaten the peace and the ecosystem for learning. And I ask myself, why is this still going on? Are our today secondary schools safe for learning? No. A child who is innocent at home gets to a place where we think is convenient for learning. Later, she or he comes back home, will not get deteriorated. Here is the issue. Students are now being given tablets in the schools, but the watch and the watchdogs are not actually taking good care of these tablets. We see students watching pornographic movies on this tablet. There is no proper regulation. I personally had a chance to speak to one of the ITs in one of the government schools here, and I quickly asked, how was the tablet developed? I wanted to know if there are some kind of logs that they can identify, I mean, histories that students cannot delete. What are they actually using the tablet for? Are they actually learning or doing unwanted things with the tablet? Aside that, this time around, students record themselves, post on social medias. We know very well that the use of gadgets are not allowed in today's school. But the issue is, what's happening? This issue is really trending, and the government is not doing anything about this. There's nothing, there is no action going on here. We knew very well that previously, education was the society and the school, where if your word goes out of the school's boundary, when you see any student out of the town, any citizen or any community member can call this student and ask the student, hey, where are you going? Who sent you? And this student will be returned back to the school. Here, this communication between the community and the school is no more. What's the problem? Parents, immediately they hear that their world has been disciplined by teachers, they quickly rush to the school to either beat or threaten the teacher. What's happening? Are we really training our children for the future or deteriorating them? If you want to give these children the absolute freedom to operate, what happens? This is where we now have the Gen Zs and the clockets. What happens here is that the near future, we wouldn't have nothing like engineers, we have fake lawyers, we have fake doctors, we have fake nurses. Different part of the body, all they are smart. This is the main issue that we are talking about. Now, there are trending videos. I saw one video on the web where a lady sitting on the lap of a gentleman. And I was very shocked when I saw one gentleman in front of the gate actually as a watchman, preventing others from entering into the classroom. And they were doing their due. And I asked myself, is this what the classroom is meant for? You see, the government must be proactive. At least a camera around the classrooms is very, very important this time around, because the children we are having currently in our secondary schools are no more the students that we used to know. A student bullying students. One video that I saw in the media, boys gathered, beating the lady, threatening her, regardless of whatever that had happened. That's not the best way to treat. Even if the girl had gone out to do whatever that the girl has done, students don't have the right to beat this lady, threaten her, and do her whatever they want. The question is, who watches the watchman? Now, we know very well that a very large boarding school must have at least a security system. You go and find yourself in some of the senior high schools, you only find two security men. And even with these two security men, they are old men. They are old men. You go on duty and they'll be sleeping. Then you see these girls jumping walls, doing unwanted, taking on tramol, red, and other substance. And what do you expect from them? Students will be throwing stones at teachers because of this indiscipline acts. If the government will be proactive, all these things will stop. So, if students are behaving this way, exposing themselves, twerking in the classroom, wearing shorts attached to classrooms, male teachers are also watching this thing. And what do you think they should do? They are human beings like you. They're human beings like you. Because if the discipline is not up to stake, definitely teachers will fall prey. Because not all the teachers can overcome this self-control. We knew very well that in the olden days, the kind of dresses students wear in the boarding school, these dresses are very big and large to the extent that they don't expose their bodies. But this time, what do we see? And you expect teachers to control. Yes, it's the responsibility of the teacher to do that. But the problem is, how do we do that? Are we also putting measures and controls? No. No. So some of these issues must be well dealt with. This tablet given to the students, I suggest that this tablet should be collected from them. The school has an IT lab. They should go there and make research. If that being the case, the tablet should be rebuilt with better security system. Because I have witnessed and I know what I'm talking about. What students use that tablet for. Aside that, I know there are bans of mobile phones, but just those students are using mobile phones in the schools. In order to avoid the tarnishing name of Ghana education system, how do we check all these things? Students record themselves twerking, smoking, engaging in some kind of activities, post it on the social media, and what happens is that they are tarnishing the quality of Ghana education. When a student records and posts and that student has engagement with fans, millions of fans, what happens is that the bad name of Ghana education sells out not only in the country here, goes out of the continent. At this place, what is the quality of the education we are giving to these students? Now, the government should give an absolute power to the teachers. They are professional teachers, not just picked by roadside teachers. They have the quality. Give them the audacity to punish, treat, and create responsible students. Because it is the duty of a teacher to create the future. And if the freedom is not given to the teachers to create discipline, then we are actually creating a wreck system. If students have the talent in singing and other stuff, schools should create better entertainment structure for them. Not to just open an entertainment, students wear whatever they want, come on stage, start twerking, part of their buttons will be showing. These kind of things are all creating some kind of unnecessary things on the web. Better entertainment system should be structured for these students. Now, it is my humble plea to Ghana education system to see this and then consider creating better rules to regulate our senior high school. Because our senior high school is currently deteriorated. There's nothing better coming out from them. To be frank with, please, genius, be up and awake. The rules must be worked on. Do better analysis. There are certain things that must be implemented and are missing, and let those things be fixed. Saddens my heart. What do you think about these trending issues about these secondary school students? What they are actually doing in their schools? Do you agree? What are suggestions towards this problem? Let me see down in the comment section. This is a men's convo, and I wish you all the best. See you.